Welcome back to Josiah Plays Deus Ex, Human Revolution. I'm about to talk to this undercover detective here that apparently we know.
Jensen. My God, it's been a while. Remember me? We used to work the old 17th precinct back in the day. Man, I wish I could go with the good old "you haven't changed at all" bit, but that'd be complete and utter
I guess
bullshit,
I've changed
right?
a little bit. Let's see, I've got some options here. I could be friendly, cold, or flirty. I like your new style. That's just that's amusing.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. I like your new style. A bit revealing for my taste, but not entirely unappealing.
Oh, yeah? Well, don't get your hopes up, big boy. I'm undercover, keeping tabs on Derelict Row ballers. I've got a hunch something big's coming.
Why do I get the sudden feeling you're about to include me into that something big?
Uh-oh.
Because you're clever. That and the fact that, well, it's pretty obvious. But jokes aside, you couldn't have come at a better time, Jensen. This case I'm on, we're stalling and we could use a little external help.
Go ahead.
I'm with IA now, and we're working a sting on a dirty cop named Jack O'Malley. Elusive motherfucker. I mean, Men in Black elusive.
Really?
We know he's involved in drugs, weapon dealing, tied into the gangs. But he's clever, and we just can't seem to pin anything on him. I swear he's got friends in high places.
Okay, and where do I fit in all this?
You're an outsider. You can go places we legally can't. I need someone to do a couple of things. Break into his apartment, sneak into DRB territory, and finally, go undercover posing as a hitman. This guy's nothing minor, Jensen. He's the real deal. Major player, major consequences. We have to get him before shit hits the fan. You in?
This doesn't sound legal. She's like, we can't do this legally. I can't do it legally either. But it sounds pretty cool. Sorry, Xander, I'm not a cop anymore. Can't let a guy like that roam free. Well, of course I'm going to accept the job, but let's see if I can get some more info first.
How about the target, O'Malley? Got any more info?
He's a cop, but he went on assignment with the feds for a while. No reports, no address, nothing. We're pretty sure he got tied up in major covert ops, but never got anything solid on him. He has a badge, but he doesn't feel like a cop at all.
Interesting.
I haven't walked the beat in a while. Could you give me a quick sit rep of the local gangs?
You know, gangs are not the finest example of evolution, if you catch my drift. Everything's pretty much the same. The Derelict Row ballers are still dealing and stealing, getting into fights with hogs, and defacing augmented people's property.
What
Yeah,
assholes.
right. Upstanding citizens.
And then on the other end of the spectrum, you have the Motor City Bangers. Ignorant scumbags just like the DRBs, only some of them are augmented scumbags.
Huh, okay. So you have two gangs, one is pro-AUG and one's anti-AUG, basically. Well, I'll accept it. I'll accept the mission.
Can't let a guy like that roam free. I'm in.
All right then, let's get to work. Like I said, I've got a couple of very promising leads, but O'Malley's got friends among the powers that be. I wouldn't be able to get my hands on a warrant, even if I had footage of the perp confessing in real time as he's finger painting his motive on the wall in the victim's blood.
Wow.
So I guess we're gonna have to break a few rules.
I've been known to break a rule or two, to be honest. Have to be careful how we handle this. Rules would only slow me down.
Suits me. Rules would only slow me down.
Very dirty Harry of you, Jensen. But we still have to be careful how we handle this. We've worked hard to catch this son of a bitch. I don't want him to walk on a technicality.
Okay.
So what am I looking for in O'Malley's apartment?
Information, drugs, weapons. Basically anything you think can be used to build a stronger case against him. The more you get, the better.
Got it. Evidence, in other words. Alright, shipment. What's this about getting into
Okay.
DRB?
What's this about getting into DRB territory?
Yeah, I need you to get in there and track down a shipment of weapons for me. We managed to gain access to solid information that will tie it to O'Malley, but I need proof it's really there. They've probably stashed it around somewhere.
A cop dealing weapons to a criminal anti-AUG gang? Not a pretty picture.
Got that right. I guess we both agree. Nothing good can come out of this, huh? I don't know where exactly the DRB's cache is, but I know there's a bonus for you if you manage to sneak in and out without being spotted.
Ah.
It makes shit easier to handle on my side.
That's how I roll. Remain undetected. That's my specialty. And I gotta pose as a hitman, huh?
What about the undercover assignment? Posing as a hitman.
O'Malley's crafty, and even a bit paranoid. He's always using proxies, scapegoats, and red herrings to get us off his ass. But after months of schmoozing, we finally got through to one of his guys. Turned him into a mole. He provides us with information, stuff like that.
And he's gonna be my way in?
Exactly. Yesterday, another one of O'Malley's guys whacked someone, a drug dealer. There's a witness, but we don't have any details. O'Malley does, and he wants someone to take care of the mess. The usual guy just got busted for possession, so the contact will send you in to pose as his replacement. O'Malley will be waiting for you in an alley next to the police station.
And you want me to milk him to get the info on the witness?
You haven't lost your touch, Jensen. We think O'Malley will ask you to retrieve the murder weapon, use it to kill the witness, and then plant it on a scapegoat he can arrest later. What you need to do is get that weapon and bring it to me.
And what about the witness?
We're almost positive he's a member of the MCBs. Once you know the location, you'll need to get there, take care of any opposition, and prep him for retrieval.
Prep him?
Well, you know, he's a gangbanger, Jensen. He's not going to turn in peacefully, but we need him alive. So I guess you're going to have to play this one macho and knock him out. One of our guys will then just happen to stumble upon him. You know, serendipity.
Well, that's convenient.
Okay,
yeah.
let's do this. You can contact me on my info link if anything comes up.
Excellent. Oh, and Jensen, one last thing. To protect my cover, it'd be better if you only contact me again once you've taken care of everything.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of stuff to do in that mission. Like totally separate, three totally separate pieces of work. Let's see here. This is a cool side quest. It's got cloak and daggers. Wow. Yeah, it's got all kinds of parts to it. So, primary objective is to meet with O'Malley. Internal Affairs knows Detective Jack O'Malley is crooked, but until recently they haven't been able to prove it. Through a confidential informant, they've learned he plans to hire a hitman for a job. Jenny's asked me to pretend to be the hitman and meet with O'Malley in an alley next to the police station. I've agreed to do it. Go to Derelict Row. Detective Jenny Alexander believes that a crooked cop has been supplying weapons to a local gang. If I can find a shipment of weapons inside Derelict Row, she'll be able to prove who supplied it and start building a case. I've agreed to at least look for the weapons, which means I need to get inside Derelict Row, the DRB gang's turf, and along with that is a secondary objective to remain undetected while in DRB territory. The case against O'Malley will be a lot easier for Jenny to handle if I remain undetected while inside Derelict Row. And locate O'Malley's apartment. Jenny's asked me to find evidence that will convict Jack O'Malley of being a crooked cop. O'Malley's apartment is on the second floor of a building near Brooklyn Court. I can probably look for evidence inside it. Okay, so basically three separate missions that all tie together. Plus I still need to do Captain Penn's computer, and of course go to my apartment as part of my main quest. And she said not to talk to her again until I was done, so I will respect that, because, you know, I'm not fooled by the rocks that she's got. She's still Jenny from the block. Yeah, I went there. What are you gonna do? Hey, a beer. And, so, ordinarily, I would, like, not go do the next main mission thing. I would just do side stuff. But I'm kind of really super curious to see my apartment and maybe drop off some stuff there. So, I'm probably gonna head there, you know, not, like, straight there, but I'm gonna head pretty vaguely there. I'm gonna turn off these mission indicator things because I don't really find them helpful particularly at this point, and they're just extra crap on my screen. So there we go. Let's talk to some more hard-working professionals over here.
Nah, I don't do no tricks with no Ogs, yo.
Well, that's rude.
Talk to these two. They might be able to help you out.
Do you do...
Hey, sweetie. Damn, you cute.
Thanks. Do you, quote, do tricks with Augs,
You gonna show
yo?
us what's under that coat or what?
Well, you'd have to pay me.
You want to have some fun tonight, sexy? Because I haven't had a cutie like you in a long time.
How much money you got?
Right. Next time, sugar.
Maybe I get into the male prostitute racket. Adam Jensen, gigolo. All right, let's roll on here. So this is that other way that I just came from, right? Pay here. Pay right here. All right. Just looking around, jumping on some stuff because I can, opening every newspaper thing even though they all have the same paper. Man, I want that move heavy things thing. That move heavy things thing? That might be the very next dog I get. Speaking of that, how close... Oh, I need a ton of praxis. I mean a ton of XP. Here's a fire escape. Here's a barrel. There's some hobos.
No offense, but I wouldn't get enhancements even if I could afford them. And the shots.
You say that now, but if you were rolling in money...
Ain't there already enough that can go wrong with our natural bodies?
We've had this talk before.
Behold the future, man. Those protesters just don't understand.
Apparently these two are not on the same page.
Mankind in control of his own destiny. How can they not see the beauty in that?
I agree, it's pretty awesome. Look at me, my destiny is to jump like Jordan. Okay. You guys really aren't storing any little loot back here for me? Okay, fine. Let's see what's up here. Where am I? What is this building that I'm even climbing on? I don't even know at this point. I'm just like, hey, look, ladder. Let's check it out. Not even remotely goal-oriented at this moment. I do want to jump down and do some Icarus on some fools. I mean, not really on anybody, but... Really? Is this just like... Hold on. What am I missing here? Because this is... Oh. Yeah. This door. What building is this again? No, back up. It does not want me to know what building this is. Okay, well fine. Let's just come in here and check it out. Random apartment building. See, I wish I could pick those up and move them. That'd be fun. I'm always thinking, oh, there's stuff hidden behind these. But I'm probably wrong. Fire extinguisher. Oh, huh. So, oh, this just took me out to the roof of another building. Ah, look. Remember how Letitia was talking about you climb up some fire escapes and you find holes in the walls? Look at that. Kinda wish I knew where I was. Detroit Industrial Tires. Carl's. Oh, well now I know where I am. Okay. Cool. Well, as it turns out, that's all the time I have for this video. So, thank you for watching. Josiah Plays Deus Ex Human Revolution. I'll see you next time.